Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In the realm of databases, understanding data types is akin to speaking the language of a data. From numbers to dates, text to binary, each data type holds its own significance and utility. In this video, we will unravel the mysteries behind SQL data types, empowering you to wield them with precision and confidence. SQL data types can be broadly categorized into several types based on the kind of data they represent. Here are the common types of SQL data types: string, numeric, and DateTime data types. In SQL, the string data type is used to store textual data such as words, sentences, or alphanumeric characters. There are typically two main string data types, CHAR and VARCHAR. Now let's look at what they are and what are the differences. CHAR stores fixed length strings where the length is specified when the column is defined. For example, char 10 will always use 10 characters of storage regardless of the actual length of the stored data. Whereas VARCHAR stores variable length strings where the length can vary up to the maximum specified length. It only uses as much storage as needed to store the actual data, plus a small overhead for the length of the string. Character may waste storage space due to fixed length allocation, especially if many strings are shorter than the defined length. VARCHAR is more space efficient as it only uses the necessary space for the stored data, resulting in potentially lower storage requirements. The syntax for char is char and under bracket n, where n is the maximum length of the string. Similarly for VARCHAR, the syntax is varchar, open bracket, n, and then close bracket, where n is the max length of the string. Now, let's look at an example to understand when to use char and when to use varchar. So this is an example of a table which consists of 3 columns: student ID, name, and gender. In the first column, student ID, you can see that the string length is fixed, that is 2. So you can use char or varchar. But since the string length is fixed, it's the best practice to use character instead of varchar. Now, coming to the name column, you can see that the string length changes. For Alex it's 4, for Alice it's 5, and for Sophia it's 6. So since the length is changing, it's varying, so we will use varchar. And the maximum length here is 6, so we will use varchar 6. Similarly for the gender column, you can see that there are male and female. So the length is changing. So again we have to use varchar. And what is the maximum length here? It's for a female, so that is 6. So we will use varchar 6. Now coming to numerical data type. In SQL, numerical data types are used to store numerical values such as integers, floating point numbers, and fixed point numbers. Here are some common numerical data types in SQL: integer and float. Now let's look at integer data type. TinyInt is a numerical data type that is used to store small integer values. Typically, TinyInt can store values ranging from 0 to 255. Int. This data type is used to store whole numbers without any decimal places. The range is shown here in the display. Now, let's look at BigInt. Similar to integer but with a larger range, it typically ranges from this range to this range as shown in the display. Now let's look at float data type. In SQL, the float data type is used to store approximate numeric values with decimal points. The range of numbers it can store is shown in the display. For example, if we write float 8, it can store floating point numbers with up to 8 significant digits. Now let's look at DateTime functions. In SQL, there are several data types specially designed for storing date and time information. These data types allow you to represent various aspects of date and time values. Here are some common date and time data functions. Date. The date data type is used to store dates without any time component. It typically represents dates in the format year, month, and day. Time. The time data type is used to store time values without any date component. It typically represents time in the format of hour, minute, and seconds. DateTime. The DateTime data type is used to store both date and time values. It typically represents date and time in the format year, month, day, hour, minute, and seconds. These data types allow you to work with date and time values effectively in SQL, enabling you to perform various operations such as comparisons, calculations, and formatting. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of SQL data types. Remember, mastering data types is a fundamental step towards becoming a proficient SQL user. Utilize this knowledge to create structured, maintainable databases that serve your need effectively. Subscribe for more informative tutorials and leave a comment below with your thoughts and questions. Until next time, happy querying.